Welcome to today's episode. Today I'm gonna review the brand new Apple Mac Studio M1 Ultra with 64GB and see how it compares to the work I do on a MacBook Pro i9, which is late 2019 model with 32 gigs. They're in a similar price league, similar. The MacBook Pro from back then in the configuration I have is slightly cheaper, and so I want to see, would it be even worth for somebody like me to pay the price tag of $4,000 to get all this awesome performance? Today's episode has been made possible by Ted. Ted is my partner in crime at Microsoft in engineering, and he has been so kind to borrow me the Mac Studio for a week so I can see the difference or how it would impact my workflow. He also borrowed me the Samsung Freestyle or the Freestyle projector from Samsung. If you haven't seen it, I'll link the video up here, so feel free to take a look, or I think it's up here. Thank you, Ted, for being so generous and sharing your gadgets with me. Now, as I mentioned, I'm not going to do a technical review from a benchmark perspective with the different benchmark tools. There is plenty of videos already on YouTube that have done that. I also read that some of the comparisons are not completely fair. I think the top NVIDIA GPU card, the RTX 3090, I think it was, still performed a little bit higher, yet there is so much good review and noise around this M1 or Mac Studio with the M1 Ultra configuration. As I mentioned, I will not benchmarking it with benchmark tools, but really look to it. Would I notice a difference if I were to edit my videos in DaVinci Resolve on this Mac Studio versus the MacBook Pro? And as my personal benchmark, I have taken a previous video that I've done. I'll link it also up here, which was about tips if you buy a bike. And it's about this season to buy your bikes for summer. And kind of like exported on the MacBook Pro with the i9 and the 32 gigs of memory versus the exporting time on the Mac Studio with exactly the same settings, just obviously the M1 Ultra processor and the 64 gigs. So the MacBook Pro with the i9 had 6 minutes and 42 seconds, which is not too bad. After all, it is a video that is 11.5 minutes almost, but there hasn't been much color correcting. It's pretty straightforward. And in comparison, the brand new Mac Studio at a price tag of $4,000 has been able to basically export it in under 2 minutes. The time difference, which, is massive, but again, I'm not making money with it. I'm doing this for fun, to learn something new. I like the creativity. And so for me, paying $4,000 for the stationary Mac Studio, even though you can obviously argue you can take it with you, it's relatively small for the power it packs, I still would stick with the MacBook Pro series, just so that when I travel, I can take it with me and do all the editing. If you're thinking about getting a Mac Studio, would I recommend it? In theory, yes. I don't know if you need the M1 Ultra configuration or if you could go for half the price with the M1 Max. Of all the tests I have seen, it seems the M1 Max would be sufficient, but if you make money with your YouTube videos or you produce videos or money is not an object, I mean, sure, go for the M1 Ultra. It's definitely an awesome machine. The one thing that I would say that I like the best about with working with the Mac Studio M1 Ultra was the fact that I can preview the video files, which I record in 10-bit colors, 4K, on a Sony camera. And I can use the preview in Mac. When you hit the spacebar, it previews the file for you, and my MacBook Pro can't handle that. So if I want to quickly check the quality of my recording on the MacBook Pro, I have to open basically the video editing software, import the file, then I can preview it, while with the M1 Ultra here, Mac Studio, I can do it right out of the box. And that is definitely a benefit that I would actually like. And so what I will do is I'm going to test it if the M1 Max configuration actually has the capability, or if it actually needs the M1 Ultra, which would be a pity. But if the M1 Max can do it, I would definitely look into the MacBook Pro version, specifically since they now pack all the power in the 14-inch, while in 2019 you could only have the top configuration in the big monstrous 16 inches. Now what I can share with you is I never was able to make the Mac Studio kind of like that I hear the fan. Like, they put that much power in it. I tried Xbox Cloud Gaming, where in the browser you can basically stream the games. I played the latest Forza title, no problem. The video editing, the exporting, I never got the fan to basically make any sound. And when you look at my desk setup, it looks super clean. Now, usually I do have a small desk. I have a MacBook on it, and that takes a lot more space. And so having that cleanness is awesome. Thank you for watching it, and have a great day.